Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ms.Dria show, where I'm your host, Ms.Dria, and here I have with me my beautiful co-host, Lady T.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
And here with us, we have A.D. Lavalliere, producer and screenwriter, also owner of Identity Film Group. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
I appreciate you for coming out.
It's an honor. It's an honor to be here.
Anytime. So tell me, what was it that inspired you to pursue a career in the entertainment industry?
It started early 90s, I would say.
Okay.
That I had one of the leading roles in a movie called Back in the Days.
Okay.
And it was by an independent company, Pure Vision Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me the script. I saw it. I saw opportunity to just take that from acting to try writing for myself.
Right. So you started as an actor.
Yes, I did.
And how did you fall in love with acting?
Oh, I always had a little passion for acting. I felt like I could act a little bit.
So were you scared when you did your first monologue?
Oh yeah.
How did that go?
Well, you have to face your fears.
Exactly.
So that's part of growing up and maturing.
Right.
And you face your fears and just make it happen.
Oh, you're
Did
exactly
you book
right.
the gig?
Yeah, I did book the gig.
That's all
actually.
that
And
matters.
I think Warner Brothers actually bought the pilot.
Oh,
How about
wow.
that? That's
Okay.
all
So
that
that's
matters.
excellent. So you've been writing for various people, and you're writing for Midtown Studios right now. You're doing
Correct.
several things for them. So you're working on a film right now, and what's the film title?
It's Black Wall Street. That's from 1921, the historical riot that happened in United States that's been erased from, well, they tried to erase it from the history books.
Mm-hmm.
But, everything that they try to bury will surface. And it's about, the African Americans that was here in the United States started their own businesses.
Wow. So I don't even have to ask you what inspired you to write that, because that's very powerful, and we do need to hear that and know what's going on. Yeah. So tell me now, with all the films that you've created, have you, and all the writing that you've done, have you encountered any hardships being in the entertainment industry, in the,
Yeah, it's a good question. Yes, definitely. There's so much talent here in Miami, and for filmmakers and actors, models, and anybody that's into the entertainment field. A lot of the outsiders, when I say outsiders, I'm talking about California, Canada, New York. These are the big major film companies.
Mm-hmm.
They don't recognize Miami as a film marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because of the finances that it takes to film movies here,
Mm-hmm.
it's not being distributed here.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the filmmakers are struggling to get their project out.
Wow.
So, I'm trying my best to unify a lot of the filmmakers, directors, actors, and everybody here on South Florida to try to work together and make something happen.
That's excellent. Because there is a lot of talent here. And it is overlooked by many people, which is sad.
Many people.
So you're with Midtown Studios, you guys are doing a lot, and you're also doing commercials.
Yes, doing commercials for a lot of the major products.
Mm-hmm.
I won't mention who we're doing commercials for.
Okay.
Because there's stipulations
Okay.
and contracts
Right,
and
right,
everything until they actually purchase it from us.
Right.
Then it'll be easier to reveal who we done commercials for.
Okay. But with that being said, you have a lot of casting calls.
A lot of casting calls.
Okay.
A lot of casting calls.
So how do we find out, about these casting calls, where to go, when to go?
Well, Midtown Studios, they blog it out.
Okay.
So you could look at it on radio, medias, all that, Facebook, Snapchats, all the social medias. You'll definitely hear it.
Okay, perfect. Lady T, yeah.
Well, they would have to come to the office.
Yes.
So what's the address of the Midtown Studios area?
Well, Midtown is 321 Northeast 59th Terrace, Miami, Florida, 33137.
I've actually had a chance to look at the studio, and it's very, very modern. You got the equipment there, you have everything there, and without the use of a name for the sponsorship product placement, saw that your guys was working on the soundboard with some artists as I checked it out. It's really, really nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember the first time I met AD there, and
at a casting call.
Yeah, I was there, wow. and they, I was.
Was it on the red and black sofa?
No, not that casting call. No, it was a real casting call, and I stepped outside of my shell a little bit, and it was fun. It was very fun. It was very fun.
The casting call was actually for a TV series that's being worked with director Track 53.
Okay.
So. And also, we were doing the casting call for a lot of the commercials. It was an open casting call to give, actors such as you and other actors and the opportunity to be in a commercial. Right. I will work around the talent,
right?
Well, more so than how the other people do it by having, the talent work around the project.
Right.
I wanted to work around the talent.
That is excellent. That is excellent. So what would you tell someone who is actually pursuing a career in entertainment, someone who wants to be a screenwriter or a producer? What would you tell them?
I would tell them to continue to pursue it. If it's a passion, continue to pursue it. Continue to just make it happen. That's and unite with other filmmakers here in South Florida too.
Right.
And just branch out, put your name out.
Being independent, besides the financial obstacles, have you encountered any other difficulties? It's like in music, it varies. There are things that it's like, hey, I'm not going to deal with this person. Or have you encountered any of that?
I mean, it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. You have a lot of egos, and
yes, I think it's a Florida thing.
I can imagine.
So it's a lot of egos in the entertainment industry. So yeah, you will face it no matter what.
What would you say is one of your biggest projects? Something that you're really, and it doesn't have to be financial. Something that touched you. Something that's memorable in your career.
I've written a series called Scripture. It's a biblical Twilight Zone.
Okay.
I was always a big fan of Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
So I grew up watching Twilight Zone. So I've written a biblical Twilight Zone.
How about that? That is wonderful. Is there anywhere that we can take a sneak peek at your work?
Yes. You can look up on YouTube. It's a 15-minute clip. How the story came around, I've met a lot of filmmakers from Cali and New York, and they wanted to help me with the project and try to get the funding for it. But a lot of the industries they changed. Back in the day, they used to fund the money. They just give you the money and you film it.
Right.
But now they want you to fund it.
Yeah.
Okay. Self-funded.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Are you guys having a casting call soon? First off.
Yes. We post up a lot of projects.
Okay.
So, yes, sometimes we make phone calls from different people that we already have in the books.
Okay.
But if we need extras, we definitely have a casting call that everybody would come to.
But do you have one coming up like that you can remember off the top of your head? Like very soon.
In a month.
Okay.
In a month.
Yeah, in a month.
I was looking like,
definitely.
The 15th come out to Midtown Studios.
Right.
In about a month. In about a month.
Okay. So just stay tuned and follow Midtown Studios on all of the social media networks. And if so, you can please stop by Midtown Studios. Right?
That's right.
Okay, perfect. So do you have any events that you put on yourself?
Myself?
Or, things that you want someone to come out to.
Sponsored events or...
Yeah, I actually had a sponsor for Scripture the series.
Okay.
I did, a screening.
Okay.
In Hollywood, yeah. Marvelous Electrics was one of the main sponsors, the company. And he funded everything.
Okay.
So You know, and Joe Marie Payton, I want to say Joe Marie Payton, thank you for showing
She's
up.
wonderful. She's
Definitely,
a local. She's
definitely
one of
a
ours.
supporter. Definitely support anybody that's doing films in Miami. She's definitely somebody that will come and support your project and everything. So yeah,
She's a lovely person. I've had the honor of working with her on 2 projects.
Oh, wow.
And as you stated earlier, Miami is full of talent.
Yeah,
Full
it
of
is.
talent.
It is.
Unrecognized.
It is.
Yeah. So that's
so that's one of my projects right there to try to get unified with a lot of filmmakers here
Okay.
and put a project together.
Okay.
That's one of my goals.
very good. Well, if we can be of any assistance, please let us
Yeah,
know. We'll
definitely,
reach out.
definitely. More the merrier.
Yeah.
So, when can we expect to see the Black Wall Street film? Is there a
Well, it's currently being written right
Okay.
now. So, but it's good for a lot of, African Americans to know the story
right?
about Black Wall Street. I
Okay.
mean, there's books on it, but you need to know
The
what
truth.
happened
Right.
that day,
Right.
1921.
The
Right.
truth.
How
Oh,
long
wow.
does it take you, being that you've been doing this a minute, do you have like, okay, it takes me like, I can knock this out in a week or I can knock this out in, how long does it take you, you would say, to write a film?
It varies. It
Okay.
varies. I'm pretty much a sci-fi action type writer.
Okay.
That's my forte.
Gosh. I can't be auditioning in no silver suit now. No aluminum foil.
Yeah, I'm more of a sci-fi action writer, an action pack. I'm more of a writer like that, but and that comes so easy for me.
Okay.
But when I do historical writing,
Mm-hmm.
then the research for it may take a little time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
because
it
you,
varies.
you gotta
Right.
pour
It
your
varies,
soul
yeah.
out.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
got to
You
be
want to bring
real.
the story as close to the truth as possible from the documents that's out,
Right,
Right.
right.
from all the information.
Okay.
So I'm
perfect.
hearing sci-fi. I'm hearing spirituals.
It's
scriptures.
historical.
Is there any love stories in your history anywhere?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot. I do love story movies. and
Have
stuff
you?
like
Do
that.
you have some out right now that we can go check out?
I have one in mind.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Would you tell the people what it is, or?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. So they don't
It's not copyrighted yet.
Okay.
so they
Okay.
don't
Okay.
cut-
No problem.
Yeah,
no problem.
right.
So, do you have any social media that you would like to give the people to follow you on?
Oh yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Snapchat. I'm any social media that you have. Just look up AD Lav 300, and I'm there.
Very good.
Perfect. So, I want to thank you so much for stopping
It's a
by.
pleasure being here.
Yes.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank
It was a
you.
pleasure having you.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much. Please stay tuned to the Ms.Dria show, and when we come back, we'll come back with so much more.